everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Toy Room Renovation right here on YouTube. This is the Slam Sessions. I'm Albert Albanese, and thank you guys for being here. All right, so as you guys know, last week was kind of a quicker kind of an episode, and this week is kind of going to be similar. Full disclosure, I'm filming these during the holidays, so I have a lot less time on my hands as I'm in the process of, Christmas shopping, wrapping gifts, running around. So unfortunately, I don't have as much time over these past couple of weeks to put into doing these. So I'm going to go over my weekly purchases this week, do a brief showing of a couple of things that I put out, and that's pretty much going to be it. I apologize if these are a little abrupt, but it's just because it's the holiday season while I'm recording all this and editing and everything like that, so they might be a little shorter. But with that being said, let's get right into it, to my purchases for this week. All right, so in terms of purchases this week, I got the Heels and Faces King Kong Bundy and Raven retro style figures. I know you're probably thinking, well, Raven's box got a little damaged in transit. I actually purchased the damaged packaging variant for Raven because, I opened them anyway, and I knew I was going to get the King Kong Bundy one with the packaging, so we can kind of see the full packaging from Zombies set here. This is the second set that Zombies released. As you can see in the corner, it says Series 2. So with that being said, let's get into taking a look at what they look like. Let's take a look at the King Kong Bundy first. The figure in and of itself looks cool. The carding is really cool. I love the Heels and Faces logo. Nice shot of Bundy, a great little signature thing on the side. Let's take a look at the back of the carding. You can see all the guys that are on their way. So you can see Bundy there in the middle. I'm really very much interested in getting these Power and Glory guys eventually. Jack Tunney is another one. The Slickster is really cool. So there are a lot of really cool things that Heels and Faces are doing right now. Zombie Sailor Toys is killing it with this line. As you can see, an ode to the old school WWE Hasbros. As you can see, you have the Ron Rudat drawing right here, which is awesome. And then you have the card here, on the side with the proof of purchase on the right-hand side. So it's really cool that he did that. The figure in and of itself looks good. The face scan looks good. He's got the open hand for like the 5 count. He's got the closed fist on the other one. Really, really cool King Kong Bundy figure here. I love what Zombie's doing with these figures. Let's take a look at Raven. So as you can see, there's Raven. He's got his leather jacket. He's in the signature Raven pose. He's got the flannel wrapped around his waist and some jeans there. He's got his tattoo on his leg. Take a look at the back. As you can see, it's the same carding as the King Kong Bundy, only Raven's got his own card here. Super sick figure. I can't wait to open this up, take a look at it, play around with it. The face scan is awesome. The gear is awesome. The amount of detail that went into this, the zippers on there, the buckles, everything on this figure looks amazing. The amount of detail that Zombie put into these figures is absolutely ridiculous. And you'll see in a few minutes, I'm going to put these in with the rest of my collection. You really can't tell the difference. That's how much Zombie's killing the game right now. So I'm super happy that I was able to get this Raven figure and the King Kong Bundy to add into my Hasbro / retro / Heels and Faces / whatever other company is making these figures collection. All right, so in terms of updates this week, it's just going to be very brief. I just put out the 2 new figures that I got. So there's the King Kong Bundy. As you can see, the Bundy is in here with actually a mix of everybody. So as you can see, everybody over here are either Zombie Sailor, Mattel Retros. They have the Chelsea Green over here. And then on this side, we have the Luna Vachon as well, who is next to Bam Bam. As you saw a couple weeks ago, I unboxed both of those Wrestling Something figures. So that's that brand, which is, I believe, Asylum, if I'm not mistaken. Then you can see the Zombie, Matt and Brian. You have the Mattel Retros up here. There's more Mattel Retros in there, like the Greg the Hammer Valentine. But most of these are Hasbros. But the Zombie Sailor one, right here, King Kong Bundy, you couldn't tell the difference between him and Ludwig Borga sitting right next to him, being in different series. He looks great. He goes right along with this, collection of superstars. I'm super glad to add him into the collection. And then on the bottom here, as you can see on the right-hand side, I actually added the Raven here. So he's with the other ECW guys like the BWO and Al Snow and Sabu. Eventually, I'm going to put Raven probably up on this shelf here. I'm going to do a little bit of rearranging to push some of these guys back down over here, which are closer to like, that time period. So I have some rearranging to do. As you can see, there's some other WWE guys up there as well. So maybe I have to just kind of maybe put some of those up there. Maybe, you know, a couple of these guys over here, put them up on that shelf and, you know, put Raven over here, which is, I'll figure it out. But as of right now, I kind of like the way this all looks. Just the mix of all these different kinds of retro style figures, Hasbro style figures, and they all look really cool together. So super glad to add all those into my collection. All right, and that brings an end to today's episode. Like I said, I know this one was brief. I apologize for being brief, but I just haven't had a lot of time here to put a lot of this stuff together. Hopefully, after the holidays, I should be able to come up here and do a little bit more work. I'm really planning on finding some time to really put some effort into this collection. It's just hard when I don't live with my collection. If this was at my apartment right now, I probably would end up having a lot more time to do this, and I have a lot more stuff done. But unfortunately, it's not. You know, when my apartment does get renovated, I may have the room for some of these, which would help because then I would just, you know, directly kind of put everything into there. But it is what it is, right? Can't push right now. Got to figure out, you know, how things are going, and then, you know, take everything one day at a time. But next week, I know that I'll have a decent weekly purchases. I know I should probably have like 6 figures coming in. So I'm really excited about that. This is like one of those things where I feel like, you know, if my girlfriend watched these shows, she'd go, oh, great, he's got 6 figures coming in. No, not 6-figure salary, 6 wrestling figures. Yeah, that's right. But thank you guys as always for tuning in, watching, participating, commenting, sharing, all that stuff. I appreciate you guys a lot, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.